Claddy, what is going on? How you doing? I'm just getting ready to make my wings, get them in the oven, then I'm gonna go out and jump in the pool. So what I got going on here is I'm gonna make me some chicken wings. I'm baking them in the oven. G Money, what's up? They'll be cannonballs real soon. Found this recipe on the internet. We're gonna coat the chicken wings with some baking powder and some salt. The recipe is for 1 tablespoon, so I use a half a tablespoon. And I do 2 batches because they stir easier. You don't want to coat them. You're just trying to change the pH in the skin so that they dry in the oven. So I'll do a half a tablespoon. And I've got 2 piles to do here. Need a half a teaspoon of salt for all of it, so I use a quarter. Quarter teaspoon. You just get right in there with your fingers and stir your chicken wings up. Like I said, you're not coating them with the baking powder. All you're doing is just getting that baking powder on to change the pH in the skin. It breaks it down because the fat is going to drip off of these. Wipe my fingers real quick. I'll grab the phone and show you what I'm cooking them on. So you got my wings tossed in the baking powder and salt. We're going to put them on a cookie sheet so the air circulates around them, and then it allows the fat to drip off. And we'll put them in the oven, 250 degrees, for 30 minutes. And then we'll crank the oven up to 425, 450. I got it wrote down. And bake them for another 30, 35 minutes. And these babies come out nice and crispy, just like if you bought fried wings. They're really, really delicious. I've been doing these wings like this for a couple of years now. I found the recipe on the internet, and they are a big hit in my house. My family loves them. It is best if you can find the wings all the same size, but here lately it's been hit or miss. You buy a frozen bag of wings, they're already cut down, but it's like you get miscellaneous pieces and what have you. But it all eats good. It all eats good. So after you thaw them out, I always put them on paper towels to dry them up a little bit, get that excess water off of them. And I just count them. I do half a bag, and then put the baking powder on them. Then I do the next half, and they all go on that one big sheet. If I ever had to do more, I've got another cookie sheet in the pantry that I could fill up another one on real quick. So, set this back down, douse these up, and I'm going to go jump in the pool. So there we are in the bowl. We just toss them up. Like I said, you're not trying to coat them. You just get them rolling a little bit. We'll get them in the oven, and they'll start drying the skins, and the fat just starts dripping off of them onto this tray right here. It's pretty slick. And they come out so delicious, so crispy. We literally just eat them off of the pan here right beside the trash can and throw the bones away. That's the only way to do it. See, the drummets are small, the wing flats are small, some are big. It would be nice to get a consistency all the same size, but we take what we get. And then when they come out, you just toss them in a bowl with your favorite sauce. We like Sweet Baby Ray's, and we also like the orange Sweet Baby Ray's. Yeah, we got a partner here watching. Leo's checking us out. Callie's up here watching. But they all, no matter how many pieces are here, they always fit on the pan. So that's a good thing right there. Mr. Chris Scott, how are you doing? I'll wash my hand here real quick. So the wings, here's my recipe. I put it on the inside of my cabinet so I don't have to look it up on the internet. Right there's a recipe. 1 5-pound bag of wings, 250 degrees for 30 minutes. Then we just crank the temperature up to 425 degrees for 25 minutes. Flip them for another 25 minutes. Take them out and toss them in sauce. If you do the whole bag at once, you can use 1 tablespoon of baking powder, but I do 2. I break the bag in half because it tosses easier. So I'll do a tablespoon of salt is a quarter, then a half tablespoon. That's for 10 pieces and 10 pieces if you have a 20-piece bag. So that's what that's for, but usually a 5-pound bag is 20 pieces, but those pieces are really small. So now they're ready to go in the oven. And then we'll be ready to go do some cannonballs in the pool. There, I need 2 hands for this. I got to set this right here for a second. So I got my wings in the oven. 30 minutes at 250 degrees. 30 minutes. We're going to crank it up to 425. So I'll set my timer here. When that goes off, Mrs. Surf will turn the temp up to 425, then reset the timer for another 25 minutes. And then flip them. And those wings are going to come out so crispy, so yummy. Oh, so deliciousness. But now we're going to go out and jump in the pool. Do some cannonballs. It's hot out here. Shoo. There's the target. Right there's the target. I'll put my umbrella up. I need to be able to see my phone. There's a nice little bit of shade from the sun. I'll give you the scope there. My canopy umbrella there. You're a chef by profession? Well, I found that chicken wing recipe online, and I love them that way. It's awesome. Now, you guys are going to buffer for a minute because I got to send a couple of messages out to tell these people that I'm getting ready to jump in the pool. So if it buffers, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. If I can get it to do what I need it. There we go. All right, I'm back. Test what I'm on. I love chicken wings. Can't wait till they're done because I'm starving, Marvin. Lunchtime I wanted to go. Can't wait till they're done because I'm starving, Marvin. Lunchtime I wanted to go get an omelet and get it covered and smothered with sausage gravy and hash browns, but the restaurant was closed. Then I got to thinking about chicken wings, I got to thinking about chicken wings, so I thought I'm going to come home and get those wings in the oven, then come out here and do a cannonball for y'all. This will be my official first dip in the pool this year, the first dip in. The water temperature is kind of cold because I got chilly last night. It's 78 degrees. It's 78 degrees, but it's like 83 out, 84 out right now, so it'll be all right. I was getting hot anyway. Hey, Jay, you here to watch me do a cannonball into the pool? Might have to get the little end table over here so you get the full effect. There she is. JG is the one that requested that I went live on my first jump in a pool this year. So I told her I would. So we're going to do it. We're going to go jump in the pool right now. Cannonball time. Get things set up here for you. Put my little table down here. Get my little phone holder right here. Let me see here. Can you guys see the pool in the camera? It looks like you can, I think. Yeah, you guys can see the pool, so you'll see the whole cannonball right there. All right, here we go, guys. Test the waters. Ooh, it's got a cold chill to it. It's got a cold chill to it. This is going to be crazy. The water's going to be cold. Oh, I don't like cold water. I hate cold water. But I hate the heat worse. I hate the heat worse. Ball. All right, guys. Here we go. Cannonball time. Woo! Is that cold? Wow. Yeah. Woo! That is refresh green. Holy smokes, is that cold? Wow. Woo. Oh my gosh. Oh, I think they felt that shake on the Richter scale in China. Woo, boy, 8.5, CP says 8.5. She felt it up there in Saskatoon. Wow. A 10, I got a 10 out of Flutterby. Do it again. Gary gives it a 7. So I'm going to tell you what right now, that was the first cannonball of the year. Water just shot right up my nose, right behind my eyeballs, and I've got that burn right now in my nostrils. So if you guys happen to see me shoot a snot rocket, I don't mean to gross anybody out, but whoo, is that burning right now? Oh my gosh, whoo. Stayed in. If I stay in, I can't talk to you guys, but I'm going to jump back in again. Here we go. Here we go, brownies. Here we go. Woo! I plugged my nose that time. I plugged my nose. Woo! First dip of the year. What's today? September, June 8th. June 8th. Woo! How was the splash? Could you see the splashes on those? Could you see the splash? I can't see, my glasses are off. Was that a nice one? There is a tsunami in Ohio. It's starting right here. Was it a good splash? Yeah, why did I say September? I had September in my mind. Today is June 8th. First dip in. First dip in for the dip. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Man, I gotta get out of the shade. See, the wind's kind of blowing a little bit, so now I'm getting wind froze. Now it's getting cold. I'm definitely not hot anymore, that's for sure. Definitely not hot. Woo! Do it again. You missed it. All right, I'll do it again. Trisha missed it. Here we go. Another cannonball. here we go. Woo! Woo, 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 woo. That definitely is refreshing. Tomorrow it's going to even be better. Tomorrow it's going to be 95 degrees. And I work in a metal factory, metal building factory. So I will be jumping in this bay with my steel-toe shoes on as soon as I come home. I'll probably take them off, but you know what I mean. Phew. And that, ladies and gentlemen, that's how I do my cannonballs to jump in the pool. First time of the year. I did it last year. I jumped in doing cannonballs the first jump in last year. You didn't see no water that time? I'm not doing it again. I've already thrown enough water out. I don't want to have to start buying water again. Not yet. Not much splash, another redo. Too bad. It could definitely be better. It could also definitely be deeper because every time I jump in, my butt hits the bottom and it hurts. The old Surfenheimer's packed on a few more pounds since last summer, and there's a lot more gravity pulling down to the bottom of the pool. Yeah, I'm tired. I got nice deck furniture out here. Those are so comfy to sit in. We got the umbrella. We got a captain's chair. We got a lounger for you sun tanners. Phew. There we go. Ah, that was nice for your entertainment. Jumping in the pool. I forgot my Amish hat. I should have grabbed my Amish hat while I was in there. Come on down, CP. Come on down. The pool's nice. You can come on over too, Trish. Anybody can come on over. Everybody's welcome. Flutterby, it's really nice. But there's only one reason why we have that pool, and it is because I work in a factory, and it is so hot in there in the summertime. July and August, it's just miserable. And I got to come home and cool down before I have heat strokes. I am a po-mofo, Joseph Soprano. I'm a po-mofo because I had to pay for that, so now I don't have any dough. I'm a po-mofo. I don't have any dough because I got to pay for the pool. You gonna have to put the heat on? Did you get a cold snap up there? See, the wind is blowing. We can hardly ever have that umbrella up because the wind is so bad out here. You'd be here the last few days, Tennessee did. Oh, my battery's about to run out at 24%. Yeah, it drains fast when you go live. It's cold now.
It's like 76.
The pool temperature? Hey, when that alarm goes off, just turn it up to 425. You ordered your mask, you're on your way. Bring the youngins, Flutterby, we'll throw them in. Kids love the pool. What am I saying? I love the pool. Oh. Whew, that's cold in the shade. I got to get out here in the sun. Got to get out here in the sunlight. Look at that. Objects are closer than they appear. It is... Bloop. Can you all read that? 77 degrees. The water temperature is 77. Pardon me, 77 degrees. That's because we left the cover off the past couple days. But it's going to be 95 tomorrow, so that's going to crank this pool probably up to 82, 83 degrees by tomorrow afternoon. I don't think it's going to get that cold tonight as it did last night. The pool's warmer than your house. Yeah, the water temperature is 77 right now. Outside it's about 82, 83, I'm guessing. All right, let's do another cannonball. Why not? Why not? You guys said the last one wasn't very good. We'll make this one a good one. I'll get water shooting up my nose. You should see some splash on this one here. Here we go. Cannonball slash butt smacker on the bottom of the pool. It's going to be painful. Ouch. The water's actually not too bad. Not too bad. Shoo! Yeah, I don't know where Jen's at. Sent her text, told her I was getting ready to jump in. She was all happy. She wanted to watch me jump in the pool, and she didn't show up. Was that a better one? Was that a more better than good one? Did I get some splashage on that? I can't wait to watch the replay to see my cannonballs, because I never get to see my cannonballs. How much did this deck cost? That was 8 years ago. We built it ourselves. Well, I didn't build it. I was just labor. My brother built it. Me and my brother built it together. So all I had in it was materials, and we bought everything at the Menards in Mansfield, Ohio, Ontario. I honestly don't remember what exactly we had in it. I think we have, I want to say, maybe just $4,000 in the lumber, and then our labor, which, you know, there was no labor charge. I can't remember, to be honest with you. But it saved doing it ourselves, that's for sure. Two of me, we look alike, but he's 2 years older. My brother's 2 years older than I am. But we definitely do look alike. Was that an amazing cannonball, Flutterby? Did you like that one? Whew, I mean, now there's a breeze rolling. There's a breeze rolling. Goosebumps are bumping out. Miss Diaz, honey, honey. I was doing cannonballs. You have to watch the beginning of this video because I got my chicken wings. I did a little pre-chef surfy, getting my chicken wings ready to go in the oven before I come here and jumped and do cannonballs. Yeah, remember, Tennessee Dud, this was 8 or 9 years ago when we built the deck. I honestly, I'd have to ask my dad and brother if they can remember what we spent, because it was like, hell, we probably made 5 or 6 trips to Menards when we built this thing. You missed a cannonball, Miss Diaz. I'm sorry. I've done like 4 or 5 of them already. They're getting to be really painful because my butt keeps hitting the bottom of the pool. The pool's only 54 inches deep. Yeah, I'll do one more for Miss Diaz, honey, honey, and then somebody else will come in and you'll talk me into doing another one for them. And then I'll have to do another one. And then I'm going to throw my back out and I won't be able to work the rest of the week. Yeah. There's a little bit of spring action going on from my rear end, Miss Diaz. There's a little bit of spring action going on. You dug the middle down deeper than the pool actually was sitting on the ground. I've seen pools like that, above ground pools, where they dig it a little bit deeper at one end. We wasn't going that extravagant. It was more for just getting in and cooling down. And this is a 28-foot pool. You could technically, if you wanted to, swim laps around the circle, if that was your thing. I'm not into swimming. I doggy paddle and float. Oh, all right, I'll do another one, for crying out loud. Jeez. All right, Ms. Diaz, this one's for you. Here we go, another cannonball. Dun, da, da, da. Whew. Oh, my butt's gonna be bruised. The water really is nice and warm compared to the air temperature. Phew. Oh, la, da, dee, da, 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 dee. That much better? Is that more better? Pools are nice, Black Country. Pools are nice. Another 10. I got another 10. You'll have to watch the replay, Tennessee Dud. I'm cannonballed out. I am a cannonballed out. Oh, come on now, AJ and Moo. Just a 9.5. Really? Come on. I'll go over here and hit the recliner. I'll hit the recliner here. Dry off a little bit. Of course, I didn't check. I didn't for wasps. We get wasps out here a lot. Here we go. Oh, yeah, this is nice. This is nice. JG, this is you down by your pool, just sitting there soaking up the sun. Whoo! That sun feels nice. I'm getting tired, not as much splash. 9.75 Claddy. Yeah, it was. That's the most exercise I've exerted since last year's cannonball session. Wizard, what's going on, buddy? You missed the cannonball, so you'll have to watch the replay. I don't paint my toes. I have a hard time clipping my toes. I can't get my feet up to the clippers. I'm going to have to get one of those toenail pencil sharpeners where you stick your toes in and then just crank the handle and it cuts your toenails. Scratching Wizard does more cannonballs than anybody, so he doesn't need to see me doing a cannonball. Scratching Wizard's all about cannonballs. He jumps in swimming pools every single day. Got water droplets on my phone. He can watch the replay. Wizard, I would say go to minutes 20 to 30 in the replay and you'll see the cannonballs. Because like the first 10 minutes, I think, is me prepping my chicken wings to get in the oven. I'm too old, CP. I'm too old to do this many cannonballs. It hurts. Maine's here. I don't see her. I don't see Maine here. If Maine's here, I will do one more cannonball, but that's it. And I sent her a text and I don't see her, so I don't have to do any more cannonballs. I am old. I'm older and look at all the white. Look at all the white. That's a sign of old age. Well, she's not here, so it doesn't matter. Well, not really. I don't really wish that I was old. It just happened overnight. One day I was 25, and then the next day I woke up and I was almost 50. Just like that. Bam! It still does that, Wizard. I noticed it the other day that I got that warning because it did it a lot last year. Of course, I was out here at the pool a lot with it too, and it was really hot when I was on vacation last year. But this one, it still does heat up and gets that stupid warning. CP, you know I'm old. Next year, not this year, but next year, I'll turn 50. 50. Get out the wheelchair and the Depends undergarments. Yeah, you're old, AG. You're really, really old. I would say your age, but I'm going to miss it by 1 year, then you'll yell at me because I suffer from CRS. I knew how old you were when you turned in November, but that number slipped my mind by probably a digit. 50 is still young. Yeah, 50 isn't old if you're a tree. If you're a tree, 50 is not old at all. Claddy, you're 49. I'm 49 as well. If you feel old, I definitely feel old. I know I feel old. Every morning when I wake up, every morning when that alarm clock goes off, I'm like, dang it. I got to get out of bed. And it hurts. It's not supposed to hurt when you get out of bed, but it hurts. Not 21, you're 22. Or 22 and you turn 23. See, I'm missing a digit there. I think you just turned 22 in November. So this coming year, November, you'll turn 23. It is almost retirement age. If I have to wait to hit full retirement, currently it is age 67. That is stinking 18 more years I got to work in that sweat box down there. And I'm too old right now to work 18 more years in that stupid sweat oven. I ain't going to do it. That's why I'm scratching. Yeah, and injuries definitely make you feel older than what you are. I agree 100%. I hurt my back when I was 25 years old. I hurt my back when I was 25 at this factory. Got a herniated disc and a blown disc. And they sent me to the hospital. And they took the MRIs and I talked to the doctor back then. And he said, you know, if you do surgery in a year's time, your back's going to feel the same. It's still going to hurt regardless. So I decided not to have surgery. So I just deal with the back pain every now and then. Oh, you fractured your pelvis and hip? That, ouch. Yeah, I bet that is bad. Yeah, that would definitely make you feel like you're older. Not making fun of the situation at all, Claudia. That's really gotta hurt. It's not like you can get. Can you are you in a cast or anything? Can you get put in a cast for fractured pelvis and hip? You with neck with your same with your neck. Yeah, I'm telling you what, blown disc and herniated disc. There's to me I don't think there's could be any worse pain than when your back flares up and you can't even move. It drops me out of my bed to my knees in the middle of the night sometimes. It just hits that nerve just right. Oh, it's awful. We got blood clots too. Be careful of those. A coworker of mine, his wife broke her ankle. She'd broken both of her ankles several times, but she just broke her ankle. It was on a Friday, and they didn't go up to the hospital because she wasn't sure if it was broken or just a bad sprain. Well, evidently it was broken because a blood clot went to her lung and it killed her. He was at work at 5 o'clock in the morning, and the sheriffs come, got him, and yeah, it was not good for him. It was awful. I felt so bad. So be careful with those blood clots, please. Keep an eye on them. If they got you on blood thinners, keep up with them. Keeping your pro times checked. Yeah, I don't know if I want to get operated on my neck either. Anywhere on your spine, it's just one wrong slip and you're done. Oh, Wizard, you had throat surgery this morning. So if you had throat surgery this morning, I'm guessing you did not have sausage, gravy, and biscuits for breakfast. Yeah, Cloudy, when I was 19 years old, I had a kidney problem. It was a dysfunction. It wasn't working, jiving right. And my kidneys caused blood clots, and I had all my lungs filled up with blood clots, and they got me down into Columbus, and I was on a heparin drip for 14 days trying to get my blood regulated. It was terrible. I remember that. String Bean, what is going on? I can't even see who's in the chat. All right, AJ Moo, good night. Get to bed. I have been up since 4 a.m. on my time as well. So, yes, I am sure you are extremely tired because it is, what time is it now? 5:25 now, so it's 10:25 where you are at, and you've been up since 4 a.m. So, yes, when it gets 10 o'clock tonight, if I'm still awake, my eyeballs are going to be really heavy. Thanks for stopping in and watching the cannonball action. You was on the drip, a heparin drip for 3 days to get your blood time, your pro time regulated down. I'm telling you, they had me on that thing for 14 days, and they told me I wasn't supposed to be on a heparin drip that long, but they just could not get those blood clots regulated. They said I was a goofy case. I was 19 years old, and I had all these doctors at the Ohio State University hospitals stumped. They couldn't figure out what was going on. And I still deal with it today. That's why you got to notice that I've been going to get blood work done here lately because my blood pressure's been up, and the kidney doctor here in Ashland is trying to keep an eye on my blood pressure because you don't want your blood pressure high because that makes your kidneys work harder than they're supposed to. Oh, they took a mass off your Adam's apple? Well, you're going to have a good old scar, buddy, huh? No pain pills? You're just roughing it out there, Wizard? All right, Claddy, you take care of yourself. I sure hope you get to feeling better. Probably got a long road ahead of you, I'm sure. But keep your spirits up. Do what the docs tell you. Keep those blood clots in check. Ms. Leah Love, how are you doing? Yeah, pills aren't any fun. I take pills every morning. I've taken pills every morning 30 years for my kidneys. I know I was on Coumadin. Coumadin is a blood thinner. I was on Coumadin for probably a year after I got out of the hospital because they didn't want the blood clots to come back. And boy, that was a yo-yo ride trying to get my pro time stable. One day you took one colored pill, the next day you took another colored pill because they were different doses to try to get your pro time to hit this certain number. And yeah, it's just a pain in the butt. So, hey, Wizard, I just got my phone is getting warm warnings. Feature limited while the phone cools down. So there is the warning, Wizard, because the sun. I got the old phone warning heating up. Hey, Secret Scratcher, check out what shirt I got on, buddy. I got the Secret Scratcher shirt on. I was jumping in the swimming pool doing cannonballs. My phone is at 9%, so I'm going to sit out here, guys, until the screen just dies because I need to take my phone in to get it cooled down and charged back up. So it won't be probably another five or 10 minutes before the phone dies. Yeah, I'm representing Secret Scratcher. This is the first shirt that I think you come out with. I bought this was one of your original shirts. I bought this one. I know, Wizard, you just jinxed me. You was asking about the phone heating up warning, and I finally got it. 12 pills every morning, Dud. Yeah, that's not good. Let me count them. I take 4 blood pressure pills, 5, 6, 7. Right now I'm taking 7 pills and a multivitamin. I take what is it? I take potassium because I get bad leg cramps. I get Charlie horses really bad, so I've been taking potassium, and that seems to help with that a little bit. 7% juice left, guys. 7% juice. Well, CP right now because I was taking 10 milligram, and my blood pressure was high, so he upped it to 20. And then I went back a week later, and my blood pressure was still high, so he upped it to 40. And then I went back and got it checked again, and that's when I got my blood work done last week and got it checked, and it was a little high, not bad, he said. So he's going to leave me at 4 pills, and then I go back in October, and if it's still high, then they're going to do something different. And they also mentioned that I had to do that E word would help, and I'm not down with that. And watch what I eat. I said, no, I like food. I'm sorry. I guess I'll have to die with high blood pressure and fat because I like my food and I don't like to exercise. Your breakfast is a fistful of pills. Yeah, go where you become a pill mill. I heard that. Wizard, all those positions underwater. I'm telling you what, and in the middle of the night, my calves will lock up in a Charlie horse, and it's like I have to scream, but I can't because I don't want to wake everybody up. It's terrible. I know you told me that, JG. I didn't listen either, did I? I likes my food. I don't want to exercise. Yeah, I don't get a lot. I got kicked. Came back. I'm at 6%. I got kicked off. Cloudy, they had me wearing compression socks, but I have a heck of a time pulling them suckers up over my legs. I quit wearing them because I mean my face would turn purple bending over trying to pull them suckers up because there ain't no give in them. There's no give at all. I wore them things for like almost 2 years because my legs still swell. A lot of effort it took to get those socks on every morning was just ridiculous. And I'm telling you what, these babies come clear up past my kneecaps. Oh, they were hideous looking. They were hideous looking. I'm back. Oh, and that's another pill. That's another pill. Now that you say that, CP vitamin E, my blood come back. Vitamin D was really low, so he had me go buy vitamin pills. So I take a vitamin D pill every day. But you get out in the sunshine like this, you don't need vitamin D pills, but he still wants me taking them. String bean, this phone's been overheated so many times and it's still chugging right along. I should eat bananas every day. I just don't think to do it. And I take a potassium every day. I remember the first morning I had to put those compression socks on, and I got them pulled all the way up, and they was twisted just enough that they was just drove your toes crazy because they wasn't lining across your toe. And I had to take them back off, and they don't come off. You got to roll the suckers off. Oh my gosh, I'm like, how does somebody do this every single day? It kills me.